Well, my wife bought the home about 19 years ago, and I've been here about 10 or 11. And the house has gone through quite a change. I would say about 98% of the house has been remodeled. It was done in stages. I would say the first renovation was completed about 10 years ago. And then the whole upstairs was redone and completed about 6 or 7 years ago. We're in a great spot. Every morning we wake up to a sunrise on the water side. It comes off right off the water every morning, and it sets on the other side of the house. So the house gets sun all day, and where the sun sets directly across from us across the street is an open field that was donated from a family called Waring Field. And that's just for everybody to enjoy. And so we really have this sense of privacy from that standpoint. No building can be done over there. All the rooms on the bottom floor lead out to the outside and towards the ocean, which obviously is fantastic in the summer. One of my favorite places in the home is the indoor-outdoor living space. Obviously, we utilize that quite a bit in the spring, summer, and fall. I wake up every morning and I enjoy having my coffee out there. My dogs are laying at my feet. I'm watching the lobstermen pull their pots. People who are out for an early morning sail are out there, and I can see all these things happening in front of me. It's sort of your own world out here, and it's special. Well, being from New England, we're used to the change of seasons, and I think that's something that New Englanders come to appreciate. As far as the change of seasons here, we see some pretty dramatic things, as you can imagine. Looking out our back windows here at the ocean, in the wintertime it can get pretty awesome is a great word. Some of the storms, nor'easters that come in, you just see some unbelievable surf crashing up against the rocks, up against Straits Mouth Lighthouse, or if you look in the other direction over to Twin Lights at Thatcher Island. Just impressive. Spring and summer and fall are really just, in my opinion, our favorite times of year. The gardens here are just unbelievable. The explosion of peonies and daylilies and rhododendrons, and I could go on, but there just seems to be things that are in bloom all year round, obviously with the exception of winter. So it's just a nice place. I think more than ever, this is a great time for someone to raise a family in Rockport. There are many reasons for that, but one of them includes the school system. Rockport was just ranked in the top, I think there was 36 actually, in the state, and that's pretty impressive. Our kids, when they were younger, went through some of the school systems here, and they've just improved ever since. I think the kids growing up here, first of all, it was a great place to grow up. Obviously the good school system that I just mentioned, but on top of that, in the summers, them getting on their bikes or on a scooter to go downtown to the Sandy Bay Yacht Club to go to sailing lessons. It was okay to do those things. They go down to Tuck's Candy and come back with a bag of candy, those types of things. I think they really cherish those moments, as did we. Having a lot of things in close proximity, whether it be the beach or trails to walk, run, ride bikes, whatever it may be, access to the water, fishing, boating, all those things put together, and you just have, you have a great place to raise a family. I believe the North Shore in general is a special place. One of the things a lot of people don't realize that aren't from here is we're actually on an island. You know, it's just sort of an amazing place. You have access to so many different things, so many activities. I mean, there are times we go down and fish off the rocks. If we want to go for a bike ride, there are golf courses, there are tennis courts. You know, you're minutes from beach and town. So we really get the best of all worlds, in my opinion. But we owned a boat for several years, and it was a lot of fun. I mean, you know, from taking trips over to Cranes Beach and the Annisquam River, right off really our back side of our house to Thatcher's Island where Twin Lights is, and just circling around that. We fished off the boat. You can, there's a lot of nooks and crannies with the rugged shoreline of this place, meaning Rockport in the North Shore. You are literally less than an hour from Boston, the major city. The train that goes right from Boston comes right into almost the heart of downtown Rockport. Again, less than an hour to the airport. You know, when you talk about a lifestyle that you want to live, you know, there's no other way I'd want to do it.